Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Have a fun little mashup today. And again, depending on what equipment you have, your workouts will vary a little bit. Again, I'm going to go over the at-home version. I'll mention a few, substitutions maybe for some of the partial stuff. And then if you have questions for if you have all the equipment, feel free to reach out to me. So let's get right into it. We're gonna go 3 rounds, 20 dumbbell snatches, or again, if you have an odd object, I have a dumbbell here, okay? On the dumbbell snatch, guys, I feel like we're probably pretty familiar now that we've been in lockdown for a while, but here we wanna use those legs, right, with a little pull as it comes through that midline or that waist area. And this is where we pop, right, and drive the hips, and then finish with that pull. So dumbbell flat on the floor always, and all the way up, okay? Front view, right? So this is like a muscle snatch. If we were using a heavier weight, I would show you guys like a little drop underneath, quarter squat, stand up, which is here, okay? If it does get heavy for some reason, that's something you can do to kind of help even a little bit more than just the muscle version, okay? We're gonna do 20 dumbbell snatches. It's gonna be 3 rounds. I will say that on the dumbbell snatches or odd object, maybe it's just a can of, I have actually bottle or a mason jar of spaghetti sauce. Again, we can still go through these motions, right? We're just using an object for resistance. So, but back to the dumbbell snatches at 20. Try to make sure the workload's even. So 10 obviously on this arm. I didn't put alternating in there, I didn't specify that. So it would be quicker if I would just do, at least for me, without having to switch every time. So try it out before you start this thing if you're doing this on your own. So 10, 10, and then 15 burpees. Not anything special, guys, there, just a normal burpee. If you gotta modify, then modify to like a 2 count, but everything to the deck. And then hands up at the top. You're gonna do 15. So that's the first part. It's kind of like a 3-tiered Metcon today, and then it's also mashed up at the very end. You'll see here in a second. So 20 dumbbell snatches or odd object snatches, 15 burpees. We're gonna rest 2 minutes. Then we're gonna go 3 rounds of jumping over that object, okay? Or if you have something you can jump over, it could be a plate, it could be your kettlebell, it could be the dumbbell, okay? If you want, sometimes I turn mine up just to give me a little bit more of a workout, right? So it could be facing forward, it could be lateral, guys. Okay, you can mix that up. Again, I didn't specify a certain movement there, but just looking for us to get up and over an object. You're gonna go 20, then 12 strict handstand push-ups. Again, I don't have a good spot in here. If you don't have a good spot as well, you can do 40 push-ups or 50-foot bear crawl or 50 feet of handstand walking. Or, right, we can come and do our piked handstand push-up, right? As I come down though, guys, make sure that we don't we don't flare the elbows. So let me give you a front look here. So sometimes what happens is we kind of do this where I don't want to do. I want to keep my elbows in, touch that forehead, press out. Okay, let me give you a side view because that press out's a little bit easier to see from the side. So pike handstand push-up. I'm gonna hit that forehead, keep my elbows in, lock out, press through. So 12. Some variation there, guys. If we bring our feet closer to our hands, harder, right? So further away, not as hard. A little closer, harder. Further away, easier. If we get to the point where we're more into a push-up, then just do the 40 push-ups. Or, again, if we're doing this on our own, you can mash it up. Maybe you're gonna do 6 strict handstand push-ups, 6 pike handstand push-ups. Play with that. But 20 of our jump overs, facing or lateral, 12 handstand push-ups, 40 push-ups, 50-foot bear crawl or handstand walk. Let's have fun with that. You're gonna do 3 rounds of that, okay? We're gonna rest 2 minutes. If you have, rewind a little bit, if you happen to have, this is like the partial version, if you happen to have equipment, you can do 20 counts on a machine of your choice and then do the 15 strict handstand push-ups, 12, or a version, right? So 3 rounds, guys. We're gonna rest 2 minutes. We're then gonna mash it up at the very end. We're gonna go 2 rounds, 30 dumbbell snatches, right? Or odd object, here, boom, 10, switch, 10, switch. And then maybe on the last one, you just do 5 and 5 to get your 30, okay? Or you can do all 30 round 1, right? And then when we finish on the second round, 30 all on the left. 20 burpees, and then we're gonna go 30 jump overs, the object, like we did in that first or that second go around. Okay, it could be lateral, we can face it, okay? And then 20 strict handstand push-ups, or again, those modifications. It's gonna be, so let's go, we'll double, it's almost double the handstand walk. So I would say maybe 75 feet of handstand walks or 75 feet of bear crawls. And then I would say on the push-ups, I would double that to maybe 40 push-ups, maybe 50 push-ups. Fill it out. And then we're gonna repeat that one more time, okay? So again, guys, any questions there? If you happen to have like a machine, partial equipment, you can sub in 30 cals instead of 30 jump overs in that last one. All right, guys. That's our Tuesday Metcon. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, have a good day.